Kamala Harris, in visiting the border for the first time as the nominee, which is crazy, right? It's like 35 days, 37 days till the election. And this is the first time that Kamala Harris has visited the border. That's insane. She promises to be tougher on the border. She's calling for, we need to be tougher at the border. Well, you repealed all of the tougher border regulations that Trump put into place. Why should anyone take this seriously? This is 100% a publicity stunt. She's just trying to recapture some of the independent vote that was lost to Trump on this issue. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't. In fact, Trump preempted this yesterday when he went and did an impromptu press conference in New York and went after her on immigration. I mean, it was brutal. I mean, he just went on and on and on, just citing everything that they've done at the border and pulling up a whole lot of numbers to prove his points. And actually, it was interesting because I made a video about the border bill that he killed and all of that sort of thing yesterday. And he made a lot of the same points I did as a little later in the day. So, but it was cool to see that he addressed it before it even happened. And now here she is at the border calling for more toughness at the border. It's absolutely ludicrous. Biden put her in charge of the border. You can call her border czar if you want. I don't care if you do or not. That was never an official title, but the media dubbed her that, of course, and then they tried to pass it off as the Republicans trying to blame her. Absolute bullshit. But at any rate, she was in charge of this project, and now she's sitting here calling for more toughness. Well, you had 3 years, lady. Why didn't you do it then? Why are we just now calling for tougher measures at the border? It's because you're losing and you know it. The New York Times poll with Arizona having Trump, 5 points ahead, that came out today or yesterday. Jesus, that's scary for Kamala Harris right there. When you start, she's losing the Latino vote. When the Democrats are losing the Latino vote to Donald Trump, of all people, that tells you a lot. Tells you a lot, because a lot of the Latino population lives in border states. A lot of them, they came here legally. They did what they needed to do. They're great people. They went through the process, and that's that. Or their families did. That's where a lot of the Latino population are immigrants, and or their parents were immigrants. And so, those that, and I've known a lot of immigrants, especially when I lived in Southern Colorado, they had more hatred for illegal immigrants than anyone I knew, because they did it the right way. And they were like, no, the people that didn't do it the right way don't deserve the same privileges that we do. So they were very, very much against illegal immigration. So she's going to continue to lose that Latino vote if she doesn't do something fast. And I think this is her attempt to do something fast. But it's absolutely ludicrous that she would call for stricter measures at the border now. The crazy thing is, the border bill that she was trying to push would have relaxed the measures like crazy, and now would have decreased the number of illegals. And you can watch the video I made yesterday with that. But it would decrease the number of illegals, but that's because it would have just rubber stamped every single one of them as legal. Essentially, just giving them a work permit, you're out. That's what it would have done. It would have removed immigration judges from the entire process. It's ridiculous. So, the fact that she's doing this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It makes her look like what she is, just, trying to do this for the publicity of it, just trying to do this to recapture some of that independent vote she's losing. It's not going to work. People know where she stands on this. The fact that a couple of years ago she said, yeah, she would want to provide gender transition surgeries for illegal immigrants that are being held at the border, should tell you everything you need to know about border policy for her. It'll also tell you everything you need to know about her policies in general. But as amusing as it is, it's a little bit infuriating. I'm sick and tired of her saying that, they've been tougher at the border than anyone else, and Trump killed the border bill. It's just insanity. And it's so many lies. It's shocking to me how easily this woman lies. But, in 2024, we probably shouldn't be surprised about that anymore. But that's about all. We'll talk to you next time.